Howdy folks, hope you're all having a great weekend and welcome back to Into the Dead, where I've recently been forced to make a choice. That mysterious stranger in the fireproof suit that we've been seeing in the business around the chemical plant is Nora. I think Nora Blackwell is her name, and she's actually a chemical engineer. And contrary to the instructions that I've previously been following from Otto the burger chef, Nora's telling me that if I continue to follow the instructions of a burger chef when it comes to equalizing pressure around the plant, I am going to cause an explosion even bigger than the one that wrecked the plant in the first place. So, I got to admit, I'm more inclined to follow the instructions of an actual chemical plant engineer than the guy responsible for flipping the burgers in the cafeteria. Nora hasn't told me exactly what her plan is yet. The first thing I need to do is damage the closed-circuit television monitoring equipment that Otto's been using to track my progress around the facility. Because according to Nora, if Otto sees me going off message, he's going to try to interfere. So, in order to prevent him from interfering, I'm going to have to take out the security cameras. Well, I mean, not the cameras themselves, that would take forever. Smash up all of the display gear in the monitoring room in the admin complex that the cameras feed their pictures to. I mean, it all makes sense. I just don't feel great about doing it because Otto, once again, who do you trust? The guy who flips the burgers in the cafeteria or the chemical plant engineer? Oh shit, yeah, I just remembered. The weather just turned. We're in the middle of a heat wave. I shouldn't be sending anybody out during the day. Oh, it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Penny could just die from heat stroke. I mean, maybe it'll be okay because the majority of what's happening here is going to be indoors. Right? Well, I guess we'll find out when we get back to the shelter. So I have been here before, so the undead presence should be on the low side. I seem to remember I couldn't use that fire escape ladder. Well, I can, I just can't access it from that window. And the security monitoring room was kind of like upstairs, 3rd or 4th floor, but on the left-hand side of the building. Hang on, there's some stuff here I didn't... Oh, that's why I didn't pick it up the last time I was here, because it's basically worthless. Alright. That's still venting. Again, the last time I was here, I was releasing pressure in the pipes by venting that. It's still going. That's some pressure differential. Camera monitoring room was along this way. I'll take the scraps. I'll take the fabric. I mean, I've got spare inventory space. I may as well. Right, here we go. You can see the cameras in the room up above. I'll climb up here. It's going to take me above it. I'll have to work my way across and over. Can't remember if I left any undead on the roof. Soon find out. Alright, here we go. Now, to the right is the cafeteria where Otto works. Don't really want him to see me doing this. Not sure how I'm going to do it either. How exactly do I wreck the equipment? Maybe a melee weapon. Let's use this pool cue. That's strange. Oh wait, there it is. Okay. I really don't want to run into Otto at this point. I feel like I'd have some explaining to do. I'd like to avoid that. Shit, yeah, there he is. Yeah, no, let's not. Okay, I've complied with Nora's instructions. Now I need to meet her up in the warehouse in the transport depot. And maybe she'll actually, bother to explain to me what the hell is going on. I'll take that video camera. It's only really useful as salvage, but with Joe back at the shelter, he gets extra stuff when he salvages stuff at the scrapping station. Oh, and I guess I'll find out exactly what the consequences are of sending Penny out during the day in the middle of a heat wave strapped inside a big sweaty rubber hazmat suit. Probably not good. Alright. Oh, we found some firearms parts. Nice. Back of one of the cupboards. Awesome. Nothing seemed to happen to Penny. Alright. Maybe because she did spend most of the time actually indoors and not out in direct sunlight. I don't know. But I was expecting bad things. Bad things, however, did not happen. So, I don't know if that's a bug or I just got lucky. But either way, I was anticipating having to send Joe out for the next bit because of Penny being incapacitated due to heat stroke or sunburn. Heat stroke? Heat stroke. Wow, English. English is hard. But that isn't the case. So I can send Penny back out to check in with Nora and find out exactly what the plan is. Actually, I wonder, let's say that Penny had succumbed to heat stroke or sunburn or something, and I had to send Joe out to talk to Nora. Would Nora even talk to him? Because she doesn't know who Joe is. I suspect it would probably be fine, but I'm glad I don't have to find out. So, we are doing a lot of back and forth between various different locations within the Chief Waves chemical plant. Oh shit. I might have blinded Otto, but that doesn't mean he can't still use the public address systems to talk to me. He knows what I did. He's not happy, but what's he going to do? Right. I think, yes, there was a ladder here to get back up to Nora's hideout. Pretty secure, actually, where she's set up. Well, I imagine, you know, there's not a lot of air conditioning in this place, and heat risers and all that, so it's probably getting quite warm. So, yeah, it's done. Now I need to move to the operations centre, set off the facility alarm, and she'll come meet me. Then we can open the pipeline safely. So, are you actually an engineer here or something? Because I'm kind of just assuming that you are. I don't know this for a fact. She's not interested in answering any of my questions. All right, well, maybe Otto. I mean, can't we just convince him to work with us? She's tried to reason with him before, but it's pointless. He locked her out, leaving her to the dead. All right, if you say so. So, about the operations centre. Do you need me to... Well, you're not exactly explaining shit, are you, Nora? Just, what do you mean, move to the operations centre? You mean move, as in move the shelter there? Kind of looks like it. My instructions now are to clear the operations centre, which is what you would do before... Well, to prep an area to move the shelter location to it. Can I actually do that? Can we now live in the ops centre? Nora doesn't like sharing much, does she? All I'm hearing from Nora is do as you're told. Any questions? Yes. Don't ask questions. I bet you she must have been fun to work with. I'm starting to understand why Otto locked her out. Wow, that one took some killing. It's also wrecked my frying pan. Switch to the pool cue, which is a terrible weapon, by the way. You get like 1 or 2 uses out of it and then it just breaks. But 1 or 2 uses and then it breaks and it clears up a spot in my inventory, so, right. So, apparently, we are now clearing out and moving into the operations centre. Have I been to the operations centre? I can't remember. The timing's good, though, because we're about to... You know, we're going to have to start reinforcing the barricade. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. The reason why Penny didn't suffer any ill effects from going out during the day in the middle of a heat wave was that the heat wave hadn't actually started yet. So, yeah, it is actually working as intended. So, everyone's overheating. And this place doesn't seem to have any air conditioning. I bet you the facility operations centre does, though. Nice, clean air conditioning. So, right. Need to clear out the ops centre and then move the shelter. I kind of like the facilities, though, here at the 30-06 bar. But if we need to move into the ops centre, then we need to move into the ops centre. I'm giving Penny a rest and sending Joe out. And I'm doing that, and I'm sending him out in the middle of the day, despite instructions. Because, well, two reasons. I want to see what happens. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be anything good. And with that being the case, I'd rather it didn't happen to Penny. Plus, she needs to sleep. Oh, that little bugger was about to get up. That's basically ruined the pool cue. Like I said, the pool you get a load of pool cues at the hitching post, the bar, and the pool hall. Obviously, it's a bar and a pool hall. And you know they're okay for a kill or two, but they're pretty bad as weapons. Just use them. Oh, there's something in there. Okay. Use them, break them, discard them. But generally, if you're serious about clearing out a place in order to move in, if pool cues are your only melee weapons, you're probably in trouble. Should take something else. Oh, okay, that's a fast mover. It's moving way too fast for me to be able... No, I'm just going to shoot it. There was no way I was going to be able to let that thing reach the stack of pallets, turn around, and then sneak over the pallets and get it from behind before it reached the door and turned around. It was just not going to happen. Alright, that one's turning around. So quickly... Oh shit, there's another one. Alright. Only got one use out of the scissors. Makeshift axe. Very lucky, because this is Joe, not Penny. Very lucky that taking that one down didn't alert the one by the door. There was some stuff here, though. Oh, yeah, I'll take all of that. Again, if we're clearing this place out as a shelter, just for those of you who may be new here, you don't need to pick everything up, because anything left after you've killed the last zombie, you'll automatically have once you move into the place and set up a shelter here. You still want to pick up stuff that's going to be of immediate use, of course. Right, there's one at the end of this corridor. Is it going to turn around, or is it just going to stand there? It looks like it's just going to stand there. Yeah, 3 bullets. It's because I missed the headshot. Where you shoot these things does actually matter. Headshots tend to, well, you know, just like in the movies, one shot killed them. Oh, there's one on the balcony railing up there. I don't think it saw me, though, because it's not reacting. Yeah. Anything up here? Oh, that's just the way back to the shelter. Okay. Can I shoot? The hell? I feel like I should be able to shoot that thing from here, but apparently not. So that was a waste of ammunition. Right, anyway, oh, hang on, there's some ladders here. Because I could have headed straight back to the entrance and then gone back up, but, well, the ladders are here, I may as well use them. Doesn't seem to be anything in that room. Oh, there is! Crap. Did that noise? Yes. Yep, it's bringing them running from all over the place. I think that's it, though. I mean, I've still got a reasonable amount of ammo. 11 shots. That thing still just kind of collapsed on the balcony, the railing. Fine. What was in here? Yeah, useful stuff. Nothing immediately useful, though. Like, I could probably use another weapon. Because I don't know how many more zombies are in this place. I've got 11 shots left on the M1. This big axe that I'm using has a lot of durability. But I don't know how many more of them are in here. Now, there's one in there. Ah, crap, it turned around. Yeah, the axe is about to break. Oh, this is not good. That door's blocked from the other side. I'm going to have to go up and over. And this looks like the actual control room up here. There's 2 of them there. I'm just going to shoot. Alright. 2 shots. 2 kills. Get a quick reload off, see if there was anything on the bodies. Okay, nice. There's a scalpel. I'm going to ditch the cloth and take the scalpel. It's really only good for stealth kills. Yeah, this is the control room itself. Something's damaged there. I'm sure that's probably going to be important. That thing's not turning around, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, good. I'm going to switch the scalpel here. Yeah, it's good for 1 stealth kill. Sometimes you get 2 out of it, but I'd rather not cause further damage to my big axe by using it for a stealth kill when I can use a disposable... Ah, shit, it's out. When I could use a disposable scalpel instead. Well, that seems to be it for this floor. Can I get another weapon? No, I can't. Alright. I think we're almost done. I don't know how many more there are going to be here. Oh, is this... Yeah, this is the room where there was the door blocked from the other side. How many more uses am I going to get out of this axe? And I only have... Oh, yeah. The next time I use the axe, it's breaking. And I only have 8 shots left in the rifle. Which means a maximum of 9 further zombie kills. Yeah. I no longer have a melee weapon. Oh, that's not good. And I don't even have anything I can throw as a distraction. But how come I haven't clicked... Oh, there's one down here. Oh, that explains why I haven't... Can I... No, I have to shoot it. I don't know why that took 2 bullets. 6 shots left. Oh, shit! No, that's bad. That's really bad. Yeah, they heard that shot. 5 shots left. Wait for them here. Why is that one not dying? I've only got 2 shots left now. Oh. 1 bullet. And the place still isn't clear. How many more are in here? Surely I've cleared it out. There are none left in... Oh, wait a minute. There are none left inside. Please, please be a weapon. Yes! A hatchet. Sweet. But, there is a... Not quite sure what's going on there. But there is a spot I haven't cleared, isn't there? When I initially entered this place, there was the upstairs approach on the left side of the building. Which I wouldn't have been able to get through anyway, because it's blocked from here. Alright, let's see what... Oh, shit! No, 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 no! Oh, this is really bad. That's an armoured zombie. You need guns to take them down. Or explosives. No, 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 no. Fuck this shit. Joe's getting the hell out of here. Run, Joe. Run for your life. You're not taking that thing down with a hatchet. Yeah, I think we're just going to get out of here. Maybe come back and finish them off. With some bullets. Or explosives. But Joe is not taking on an armoured zombie with a hand axe. That is not going to happen. I don't know what happened with some of the shots that I took. They just seemed to bug out. Ended up using 2 or 3 bullets to kill a zombie that should have died in 1 hit. And Joe has gained severe sunburn. I was expecting something like that would happen. What does that do? Oh shit. Can't use bandages or healing kits until the... So you 5 phases, you're basically confined to bed. You cannot cure it with medical supplies. You just need to wait it out. So that's what happens if you send somebody out during the day in the middle of a heat wave. Right, good to know. So, Penny, are you busy? So, I think there's only 3 of them left. Maybe 2. But no more than 3. The only problem is one of them is very, very hard to kill. Right, where's my grenades? Oh, that one rolled a bit far. Oh, it looked like it hurt him. Yeah, that's the problem with grenades. They do tend to roll. I'm sure they would have killed him. But I'm just going to have to rely on the rifle. I should probably load it first, though. Right, okay, we've done it. All threats have been cleared. We are now able to move in. Oh, my God. First I throw the grenades, and then I'm surprised when a ball-shaped grenade rolls further than where I threw it to. And then I try to take out an armoured zombie with an unloaded rifle. I am so bad at this game. Right, anyway, we have cleared out the operations centre, and it is available as a shelter. So I guess we head back to the 30-06 bar, move everybody here, and then maybe, now that I've finished my dinner and I've done all my homework and my chores and I've gone to bed on time and I've been a good girl, maybe Nora will bother to tell me what's going on. Find out in the next episode. In the meantime, I hope you're all having a great weekend. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.